All right, what's good, guys? Today I'm just gonna do a little bit of just random talking, basically some impromptu ramblings, I suppose, about a couple things that I've been thinking about, a couple things that have been happening personally to me. First off, I want to talk a little bit about this crazy thot. You know what a thot is, right? That crazy woman online. I'm on Facebook, and I swear this is true. It might sound weird. It might sound like I might have been creeping, but I swear this is exactly what happened. So I'm online, and this woman, I added her. You know, she looked like she had some nice titties, and my dick was like, yeah, add her. So I added her. That's true. So she got me on that. But truth be told, on her profile, you know, she said, or on her profile, she's got her tits out in her pictures, and like, so, you know, sometimes I'll just add girls because I'm like, yeah, I got a dick, I like to look, we'll see what's up with this girl, you know, where she live, woo woo woo, you know, just basic creeping on social media, you know what I mean? But obviously I mean no harm. I'm not trying to like perv out on her profile or stalk her or anything crazy like that. But these women, they'll say all kinds of stuff. They'll say that's what you're trying to do. They'll say woo woo, because they're just ratchet, man, and they're just wild. You know what I mean? Like online, it's like that. But you know, they'll blame us for having a dick, and even though they'll post pictures of themselves with their tits out, they'll talk about we're the pervert or something. It's just so, social media is just backwards, man. It's a place that people go to be wacky, and that's one of the wacky things that you experience. But so I add this girl, and I'm like, you know, just a random girl that I'll add and maybe see what she posts and just see what she's about, because I do that too, because I like to see what people are about, particularly women. I like to see you know, what they talk about and what they're, because you know, if you want to know what kind of person someone is, you just listen to them talk, right? So I like to do that every once in a while, and sometimes I'll follow these females because I want to hear where their heart's at, and I want to hear where their mind's at, and I want to hear what they're getting into and things like that, so I can learn more, so I can, how I get my videos and how I make my videos is because I do research like this, because I do follow women like this, and because I do open myself out to broad, diverse, streams of consciousness and ways of thinking and things like that. And of course, it never fails. I'm always going to find females that are violating some red pill codes, and so there's a never-ending stream of bullshit to talk about, right? Well, this one is kind of funny because it's the coronavirus, right? So we got the coronavirus going on. Everybody's indoors. Everybody's chilling. Nobody's going outside. And I'm hearing that people are kind of in a panic right now. Now, it could be that our government is going to come in and have some relief systems, and people might not have to pay rent. People might be able to get checks and things like that. Particularly people who are like laid off from their work because they work for small business, etc. Right? Well, one of the things that is interesting is what's going to happen with these thots, right? What's going to happen with these girls who got the Pornhub pages? What's going to happen with these girls who got the OnlyFans pages? And of course, that's just simp central, right? That's just thirst. That's just the weakest, most beta, most omega, weak, low T man is a man who's going to follow a woman's OnlyFans, or a man who's going to follow a woman's Pornhub page, because why the fuck would you pay for porn in today's day and age? You wouldn't, right? But men do. Why? Because they just want any kind of interaction with a female, any kind. And you first saw it on Facebook, right? And it's interesting to note how much of a commodity pussy is. And I've been saying this for 10 years. Pussy is a commodity. Pussy is a commodity. Sex is a commodity, period. It is a commodity, and no one knows this better than women. Women sell themselves. This is hypergamy, right? And of course, if a woman's selling herself, there's going to be some results of that selling herself. There's going to be platforms that she's selling herself on. There's going to be, areas and networks that she's going to use to get herself out there. A lot of women use clubs, a lot of women use bars, a lot of women use social circles. They know what they're doing. They are selling themselves to the highest man. They're out and about looking for the highest man. That is female nature. I'm not saying every time a woman goes to the club she's looking for the highest value man. Sometimes she just wants to have fun. Sometimes she might want to fuck a dude who's not a 10. Now you know, you never know. That some dude who's nerdy or who's a little bit overweight, just because he's funny, said the right thing that night, bing bang boom, he gets laid. That's not like, that doesn't mean that, oh, hypergamy's not real, because you're always going to have these doofuses and these douchebags who are like, oh no, my friend is fat and ugly and he got a girlfriend. Well, yeah, maybe he got a little lucky and maybe he said the right things and maybe she thinks he's funny right now, but see if they're still together in 10 years. See if, because hypergamy is going to kick in eventually, right? So it's interesting to note how these women roll. It's interesting to note, and you have to pay attention from a sociological standpoint. How is, where is, once we have these red pill truths, where are they implemented? In what settings are they implemented? And like I just said, bars, social gatherings, clubs, upscale social groups, right? Et cetera, et cetera. Any social gathering, et cetera, type of thing you can think of. Those are hotbeds for women to put themselves out there. Now, of course, as people say, like, if you go to a bar, what are you going to get? You're going to get a bar skank. You're going to get a woman who's got a lot of issues, right? Probably. Or you might get lucky. You might find a cool girl and fuck. But 9 times out of 10, she's probably going to be, jaded, bipolar disorder, multiple, borderline personality disorder, whatever. She's seeing multiple men. She's got STDs. She's got a boyfriend at home. She's got a husband at home. She's got kids at home. She's trying to low-key be a hooker. You meet all kinds, man, when you put yourself out there. Yeah, if you just stay in your bedroom, you just stay in your house, you don't do anything, you're not going to know about all this stuff. But when you go out and you intermix and you see, it varies, right? And it's the same with social media. And one thing that I've seen on social media is I've seen a lot of women doing less thirst posting, because what I think is happening is I think women have realized subconsciously that social media doesn't pay. Just to post your pictures on social media, all that does is give them validation. They've been getting validation for 10 years anyways. Facebook has been around since 2008. So since then, they've been getting constant validation. I remember Facebook in its heyday when women were, or guys were going crazy with the thirst, and women were getting validation left and right everywhere, okay? That's Facebook, right? And of course, before that, there was MySpace, and then you got YouTube, and you got Instagram and Twitter, etc., right? So they're getting validation for free. Now, women are like, wait a minute, I can commoditize this thirst. I can take this thirst to the next level, and I can get paid for this thirst. I'm going to get an OnlyFans account. I'm going to get a Pornhub account, and I'm going to stop posting on social media, because why am I wasting my time for this thirst when I could get paid for the thirst, right? So now all those thirsty betas, all those thirsty weak men who are, rationalizing ugly female behavior and defending them, these white knight simp losers, these guys, instead of going on social media and going on Facebook, they're going on OnlyFans. Now they're going on Pornhub. You see how that works? So I'm going to take a break for a second, and then I'm going to get back into my original story, because I just dropped too much knowledge and I go off on tangents. Well, it's not really a tangent. It's about the same topic, but I didn't quite finish my story, and I need to take a break for a second, so I'll see you in the next video.